Good afternoon. Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. This is Joe Hall, the black man who reads aloud. And I am today spending just a few moments reflecting back 60 years. I was 9 years old in 1963 on September 19th. 9 years old, and I think the third grade. Yeah, third grade at Fort Worthington Elementary School in East Baltimore. This is the story of an organization that I am a member of that was founded on that September 19th date, 1963, on the campus of Morgan State College. Wow. Thursday morning, September 19th, 1963. Already steaming in the city. Not yet Charm City, more like Harm City if you were young, black, and motivated for a change in this nation's treatment of the black community. Yes, it's going to be another hot blazing day in Baltimore. Lonnie Spruill wasn't thinking about the heat that day. Lonnie was thinking about the aggressive burn that was inside him, about the harms of being black and seeking a better life for himself and those around him. Just this past Sunday, September 15th, 1963, while Lonnie and his close friends, John Slade, Frank Coakley, Elias Dorsey, and Webster Lewis were preparing to go to church, the news of the horrific bombing that killed 4 little girls at the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, came across the news. This news shook these brothers to their very core. Because these 4 little girls represented the hope of change. But this insane killing seemed to indicate that change was a long way off. This insidious act was just too damn much. Something had to be done. But what? What had these 4 little girls done to anyone? What was their crime against humanity? Why did white people across this nation feel so threatened by these girls in a black community that demanded to be treated fairly? These young black men have been discussing doing something as a group to have their voices heard. Something that would make a difference. Something that would signal their defiance against oppression. But they each didn't feel that joining a current fraternity on Morgan State College campus was the answer. They didn't feel that collectively joining an existing fraternity would signify the anger that needed to be expressed about the future of black men in this nation. Each of them wanted to be able to reach their full potential and match that potential with achievable goals. Lonnie, John, Frank, Elias, Webster had run into a number of similar-minded brothers over this past summer. They had been influenced by the August 28th, 1963 March for Jobs and Freedom in Washington, D.C. They had been moved by Dr. Martin Luther King's dream about the possibility of black progression. The bombing on that Sunday, September 15th, 1963, simply hastened the need to do something now. Man, was it not impressive on that August 28th to see the hues of people from all backgrounds saying enough was enough. They ran into Charles Brown, Charlie Briscoe, and Charles Gregory, and the three Charlies were just as interested as them on making a difference and addressing the rights of their people. They also had the opportunity to meet Baron Willis, whose parents instilled in Baron the tools for demanding change while Baron was growing up on the streets of Harlem. Louis Hutner wanted to practice law when he left school, but until then, Louis felt the need to be with a group of men who wanted to have their voices heard. Louis has spoken to Baron about this group of independent, like-minded men and both felt that change, real change, was on the horizon. They both said, "Count me in." Baron spoke to his friend Mike Williams about these brothers, and Mike was interested too because he was too tired of being denied his rights to be a man. They each decided that after classes on September 19th, they would meet. Because some of the men had jobs and families, the meeting couldn't take place at night. They wanted to be different. They wanted the meeting to be different. They wanted to be different. So they decided that day, that Thursday, September 19th, 1963, at 5 o'clock, on the steps of her gymnasium, out in the light of day, in the open, not hiding in a closed room, but in broad daylight, these 12 dynamic brothers from different backgrounds and interests would meet. They were on that day forged in the same path towards equal rights and a just stand for each one of their manhood. 12 strong voices united to start what we today know as Iota Phi Theta fraternity. Happy 60th birthday to the frat I love. Joe Smoke, Joe Hall, 6 Alpha, 1974. Thank you.